Did you know that a simple daily habit can completely transform your body and your performance? Imagine waking up every morning, taking just 5 grams of creatine and, over time, noticing how your strength increases, your muscles look fuller and more defined, and even your mental capacity improves. It may sound unbelievable, but the science backs it up. Today you'll discover the 10 proven effects that occur in your body when you take creatine every day. Some are obvious, but others will surprise you. If you've ever doubted whether this supplement really works or if it's worth including in your routine, stick around until the end, because after hearing this, you won't want to miss out on its benefits. So, if you like this kind of content and want more science-based information to optimize your results, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. But before continuing with the video, I remind you that you have discounts and flash offers on all products of the brand HSN, such as proteins, creatines, and everything related to sports supplementation. Only for people who are in the Schengen area. You can find all the exclusive links in the description of this video. Don't miss the opportunity. Now let's get started. Before we dive into the effects it will have on your body, it's important to understand what exactly creatine is and why it's so popular in the fitness and sports world. Imagine that inside your muscles is a battery, a source of energy that, when you train intensely, gradually depletes. Each repetition, each lift, each sprint, consumes that energy like a spark that starts an engine. But what if you could recharge that battery faster and make your body have an extra supply of explosive energy? That's where creatine comes in. Inside your muscles, there's a molecule called phosphocreatine. This molecule acts as a reservoir of energy, ready to release its power when your body needs it. The moment you lift a heavy weight or run at top speed, your body uses a source of energy called ATP, which is like the bargaining chip for any intense physical activity. However, this ATP is depleted in a matter of seconds. This is where creatine becomes your best ally. When you consume creatine, either through food or in supplement form, your body stores it in your muscles in the form of phosphocreatine. And when ATP runs out, phosphocreatine kicks in, regenerating it quickly so you can keep moving, lifting, pushing your limits. But the magic of creatine doesn't stop there. As your muscles absorb more water along with creatine, they look fuller, more voluminous. Your muscle fibers receive more nutrients, and this can translate into a greater ability to train with intensity, which ultimately means more strength and more muscle. It's not an attack, not a gimmick. It's simply giving your body a natural advantage to perform better and recover faster. A small detail that makes a big difference when it comes to performance and results. Now that we know what creatine is and why it's so important for the body, it's time to find out what happens when you take it every day. Here are the 10 most surprising and science-backed effects that will occur in your body when you supplement with 5 grams of creatine daily. 1. Increased muscle strength and power. One of the first changes you will notice is a significant increase in your strength and power. Creatine increases the availability of ATP in your muscles, which allows you to lift more weight and perform additional repetitions before fatigue sets in. This translates into better performance in explosive exercises such as bench presses, squats, and Olympic lifts. In fact, studies have shown that creatine supplementation can increase strength by 5 to 15% in high-intensity movements. 2. Increased muscle mass gain. Creatine not only improves your performance in the gym, but also contributes to muscle growth. By increasing cellular hydration and protein synthesis, it promotes an anabolic environment that stimulates hypertrophy. Research has revealed that those who take creatine in conjunction with proper training gain more muscle compared to those who do not use it. 3. Accelerates muscle recovery. After an intense workout, recovery is key. Creatine helps reduce muscle damage and post-workout inflammation, allowing you to recover faster and return to training with greater intensity. A study published in the Journal of the International Society of Sports Nutrition found that athletes who took creatine experienced less muscle soreness and more efficient recovery compared to those who did not. 4. Increased muscular endurance. It's not just about lifting more weight, it's also about endurance for longer. Creatine delays muscle fatigue, allowing you to perform more reps before reaching failure. This is especially useful in high-volume training or endurance sports where maintaining sustained performance is key. 5. Increased hydration and cell volume. A visual effect that many people notice when they start taking creatine is that their muscles look fuller and more defined. This is because creatine attracts water into the muscle cells, increasing their volume and improving protein synthesis. It is important to clarify that this water retention occurs inside the muscle, not under the skin, so it will not make you look bloated, but more muscular. 6. Cognitive and brain benefits. The effects of creatine are not limited to muscles. Studies have shown that they also improve cognitive function, memory, and resistance to mental stress. This is because the brain, like muscles, depends on ATP to function properly. In people who get little sleep or face high cognitive load, creatine has been shown to improve concentration and decision-making. 7. Improves bone and joint health. The impact of creatine on bone density is a growing area of research. Some studies suggest that it may stimulate bone cell activity and reduce the risk of osteoporosis over time. In addition, by improving strength and recovery, it helps protect joints by reducing the impact of training on them. 8. Optimizes testosterone and DHT levels. Some research has found that creatine can influence hormone levels, particularly dihydrotestosterone, DHT, a derivative of testosterone associated with muscle growth and recovery. One study in rugby players showed that after several weeks of supplementation, DHT levels increased, which could support performance and body composition. 9. May support cardiovascular health. Although creatine is known primarily for its physical performance benefits, it may also play a role in heart health. It has been observed that it can reduce homocysteine levels, a marker associated with cardiovascular disease. In addition, it may improve heart function in people with heart failure by aiding energy production in the heart muscle. 10. It has no side effects in normal doses. Despite the myths that have circulated about creatine, the reality is that it is one of the safest and most studied supplements. More than 700 studies have shown that it does not cause kidney or liver damage in healthy people. In fact, its safety and efficacy make it a recommended supplement for both high-performance athletes and people simply looking to improve their health and well-being. These are the 10 effects that will occur in your body when you take creatine every day. And best of all, its benefits go beyond the gym, helping your physical and mental performance and your overall health. Although creatine is one of the most studied and safest supplements, there are still many myths and misunderstandings that make some people hesitate to take it. So let's clear up the most common doubts and debunk some of the most popular myths. Does creatine damage the kidneys? This is undoubtedly the most widespread fear. But the reality is that there is no scientific evidence that creatine causes kidney damage in healthy people. Studies have followed athletes and people taking creatine for years without finding any negative effects on kidney function. Unless you have pre-existing kidney disease, creatine poses no risk to your kidneys. Does creatine cause fluid retention and make you look bloated? The answer is yes, but not in the way many people think. Creatine increases water retention inside the muscle, not under the skin. This means that your muscles will look fuller and bulkier, but not bloated or with fluid retention in unwanted areas. In fact, this cellular hydration is beneficial because it contributes to protein synthesis and muscle recovery. Is it only for men? This is another big myth. Creatine is not a supplement exclusively for men. Women can also benefit greatly from its effects. From increased strength and muscle mass to improved cognitive performance, creatine is a supplement that any exerciser should consider, regardless of gender. Does creatine have dangerous side effects? In normal doses, creatine is completely safe. The only precaution you should take is to make sure you drink enough water throughout the day to optimize its absorption and take full advantage of its benefits. As you can see, most of the fears about creatine are simply myths. It's a safe, effective, science-backed supplement. Don't let misinformation stop you from taking advantage of its incredible benefits. After learning about these 10 powerful effects creatine has on your body, it's clear why it's one of the most studied and recommended supplements for improving physical and mental performance. If you haven't tried it yet, now you know exactly what to expect when you take 5 grams of creatine every day. And if you found this video useful, don't forget to like, subscribe to the channel and activate the little bell so you don't miss any of my next videos. See you in the next one. Keep growing strong and healthy.